Hey guys, welcome back. Today I will be showing y'all 5 knots that I use most of the time saltwater fishing here in Florida. Now these are great for beginners, intermediates, and even expert anglers that fish saltwater, as they're quick to learn, pretty easy to remember, and are very strong and durable knots. So I'm just going to be showing you guys with a bigger circle hook, and I have some 60-pound mono here and some 40-pound mono that's a different color. It'll be easy for you guys to see it. The first knot I'll be doing is the Palmer's knot. Now the Palmer's knot is good for a strong leader to hook connection, and I use it most of the time in my saltwater rigs. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna get your hook and your line, and you're gonna thread it once through the back of the eye of the hook, like this. Then you're gonna go back through to form a double strand of line. Now once you have this, you're going to form an overhand knot like this and pull your loop through the knot like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the loop that you pulled through the knot and you're going to put it over top of your hook like this and up. And now I generally like to put my thumb and my finger here to keep it from going back towards the bottom of the hook. And then you're going to pull the main line and the tag end. And just keep alternating until you can tighten the knot. And it should look like this. The next knot I'm going to be showing you guys is the clinch knot, otherwise known as the blood knot. Now this knot is good for a leader to swivel connection, and is good for also a leader to small hook, where a Palmer's knot would be challenging since you have to go back through the eye of the hook and requires more space in the eye of the hook. Alright, so the clinch knot starts off by going through, I have a swivel here to demonstrate, through the eye of the swivel once. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your tag end, wrap it, I generally like to do 3 times, 1, 2, 3, around the main line, like this, and you should have a loop forming at the bottom. Now you're going to take your tag end, and you're going to go through the loop at the bottom, like this. And you should then start to tighten by pulling the main line and the tag line at the same time to form the blood knot or the clinch knot, like that. Now the next knot I'm going to be showing you guys is the double uni knot. Now the double uni knot is used as a strong connection between main line, typically braid, and monofilament leader. Now for demonstration purposes, I have 2 spools full of monofilament leader, both different colors, just to make it easier for you guys to see. Now what you're going to do first is you're going to create an X with the tag end of both of your lines, like this. You're going to take this, and you're going to this end of the line, and you're going to make a loop around like this. I typically put my fingers in there to keep the loop organized. So it should end up looking somewhat like this. I'll show you the connection here. Like that. Now you're going to go through that loop 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now what you're going to do next is then tighten by pulling your main line and your tag end of the line. And you're going to pull it till it's snug, but not till it's totally tight, like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your other tag end of your line, do the same thing on this side. Make your loop, go through it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And same thing, pull it till it's snug. Use your thumb to kind of force in each end. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the main line of both sides, like this, and you're going to pull until it is tight and the knots hit each other. Now keep pulling, and I typically like to lubricate it with just some saliva. And keep pulling until it won't budge anymore. And that's how you know you've made the Uni Knot. And lastly, you're going to cut the tag ends of these off. There you go, you've just made the Uni Knot. Now the next knot I'm going to be showing you guys is one of my personal favorites. Now this is called the Rapala Knot. The Rapala Knot is a strong knot used for leader to lure connection because it allows the lure to shake, or essentially swing, along the loop that it is tied to. Now what you're going to do first is take your main line and you're going to create a loop like this, an overhand knot, pull it through, and don't tighten it quite yet. But you are going to want a good bit of slack, so I suggest 3 to 4 inches of slack. This. And what you're gonna do with this slack end is you're gonna go through the eye of your hook, or your lure in this sense, and you're going to pull it, and now you're going to pull it through the overhead knot like this. And once you get through that, you're going to wrap it 3 times around the main line. So 1, 2, 3, like this. You should get it to look something like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pull it back through your overhead knot, like this. After you get it through the overhead knot, the loop that you made going through the overhead knot, you're going to pull back through this, like this, back through it. Once you pull through it, you then tighten by pulling both ends, tag end, main line, and your lure, until you have a loop formed to your lure. That is the Rapala knot. And I believe for the next knot, my brother's going to take over and show you guys, but that will be the dropper loop knot. Alright guys, I'm here with my brother Caleb. He will be helping me with future videos as well, but he's going to be demonstrating you guys the last knot on our knot playlist, the dropper loop knot. Now the dropper loop knot is used in pompano rigs or used just to keep your bait off the bottom. It helps us not get snagged as much, and is also used to target both bottom feeding fish as well as mid-water fish, as it is in the midsection of your leader. All right, Caleb, go ahead and take it from here.
Hey guys, for this knot, you're gonna need a pair of pliers or something that's sturdy and about the same thickness as pliers. You'll also need about a 1.5 foot to 2 foot leader. So let's get started. So first, you're gonna cross your 2 tag ends over and make a loop, just like that. You want your loop to be decently big, so that way the loop to put your hook on is big enough. Next step, you're gonna take one of your tag ends and you're gonna place it through the loop 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Next step, you're gonna set it down on a table or something like we have here, and you're gonna bring in your pliers and set them on the line right here. And then you're gonna take the same tag end you just made, you just put through the loop 3 times with, and you're going to put it through the loop 3 times again, but on the other side of the pliers. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then when you pull your pliers out, you're going to have a loop right there from where the pliers were, and your 2 tag ends are going to be down here. Now once you're there, you want to take this part of the line in between your 2 tag ends, and you're going to put that through the loop you made with your pliers. Like that. And you're going to pull it to about there, and then you're going to want to just hold on to the loop, not pull the loop, and you're just going to pull the 2 tag ends like that until it's going to look like that. It's going to have the knot like that, and the loop is going to be coming off it like that. And then in order to put a hook onto your loop for the dropper loop, you're going to have to, you have your hook here, you put the loop like that, and you're going to want to pinch it and put it through the eye of the hook, and you're going to bring that loop like that, and you're going to put the loop around and over the hook to where it's like that. And that is one of the easiest ways to put a hook on your line.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. If this helped you in any way, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.